Well, welcome back to another game of Play Action Football. My name is Brian Hafferkamp. I'm the designer and creator of this game. And in this game, we're going to go back to the NCAA version and play the Red River Shootout. So Oklahoma and Texas from 2023. And so I got these cards ready to go. And let's get this one started. So Texas will be the orange color, and Oklahoma is going to be sort of the shimmery red, crimson. So we got Oklahoma and Texas, and let's go ahead and see about the kickoff. So Texas wins the kickoff, and they are going to elect to kick. So kick from the 35. We got all of our die here, and let's get this one started. A 6 is going to be a touchback. So Oklahoma's going to start 1st and 10 from their own 25. We have a 2 on offense for Oklahoma, -1 on defense, so Oklahoma is a +1. And for Texas, they're a 2 against Oklahoma's 0 defense. They're a +2, so I expect some scoring in this game. Oklahoma's going to be running the run-heavy offense. Actually, we'll have both. Actually, let's run them both out of the balanced offense. Let's see. They're pretty close to 50-50. A little bit more run-heavy than pass-heavy. All right, so 1st and 10. This is going to be an outside run to a base blitz. Now, Texas runs a 4-2-5 base. Oklahoma with a 4-3, so a little bit different in the way that the plays go against each other. So outside to base is going to be a +2, and that goes with their +1, so they're +3. So 12 on the outside run is D6 +2, and that'll be good for 3 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 7. Not keeping any stats in this one, just going to play it through. So this one's going to play pretty quick. 2nd down play, this is another outside run to the blitz, and that is a +1. So 16 +2 is 18. D6 +8, that's good for 12 yards. 10, 11, 12, out to the 40. And that's going to be a 1st down and 10 for Boomer Sooner. Another outside run, this time against the base. That's a +3 again overall. 8 is good for 2 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 8 for Oklahoma. 2nd down play, this is a screen pass against the base, and that will be a 0. So they retain their +1 advantage. 19 +1 is 20. 20 on a screen is going to be good for 11 yards, so 10, 11, and then we need to roll to see if there's a breakaway on the play. There is. So that's 40 more yards. So 10, 20, 30, 40. And that screen pass is a jailbreak, and they get all the way down to the Texas 7, so that's a huge play. And we're going to look at the goal line offense. So 1st and goal from the 7. Short pass against the goal line defense is a 0, so they're still +1. 12 on a short pass, D10 +2, and that's good for 4 yards. That'll be down to the 3. Brings up 2nd down and goal from the 3. Texas trying to hold, and Oklahoma trying to dent the scoreboard for the first time in this game. This will be a short pass, an outside run to a base blitz. So that'll be a +2 overall. 17 +2 is 19. D6 + D10. This is almost assuredly a touchdown. It is, so 10 yards. Gives them a touchdown run of 3, and we need to kick the extra point. 1-99. That was a 97, so that's pretty close. But Oklahoma takes a 7-point lead as they score on their opening drive. And I don't think I took 2 off of there. So the big play was the draw play. They went for 55 yards. And let's see what Texas can do. This is going to be a kickoff to Texas, a 1. It is going to be 67 yards, so 2 yards deep in the end zone. Let's run it out. Good choice. 32 plus 1, so 33 yards. Minus 2 is out to the 29. So Texas will take over 1st and 10 from their own 29. And Quinn Ewers leads the Horns out onto the field. Like I said, they have a +2, so we're expecting quite a bit of offense in this game, which is what happens when these two teams get together anyway. 1st and 10. Running the balanced offense. 3 is going to be an outside run against the base. So outside against the base is going to be a 0. So they retain their +2. 18 on an outside run is D6 plus 8. That's good for 10 yards. And that'll be a 1st down run for Texas. 1st and 10, medium pass as Ewers drops back against the base defense. That's going to be a +1. That makes them a +3. So 18 on the medium pass is going to be D10 plus 15. Oh, that's a big one. 25 yards on the gain. So 10, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll get it all the way down to the Oklahoma 36. So 1st down and 10. This will be a short pass against a base. That's a -1, so that makes them just a +1. 11 on a short pass is good for 6 yards. It's a nice catch. And that brings up 2nd down as short. 2nd and 4 from the Oklahoma 30. This will be a screen play against a base blitz. And so that's going to be a +2 to go with their +2. And that gives them 19 on a screen, D10 plus D10. Chance for a big gainer here, and it's going to be 11 yards. That'll be enough for a 1st down. And the ball is going to be spotted at the 19, 1st and 10 for the Longhorns. Another screen against the blitz, and that's another +4. So 12 plus 4 is 16, and that's good for 7 yards. You can see that the lack of defense is going to means that these teams are going to have to really score. At least Texas has a -1. 2nd down play. This will be a short pass against a base. And so short against the base is a -1, so they have just a +1 advantage. A 10 on a short pass is D6 plus 2, and that's good for 5 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that puts Texas 1st and goal from the 6. 1st and goal from the 6. An inside run as they run it up the gut against the base. That's going to be a -1. So that makes them a +1 overall. 8 on the inside run is 4 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down and goal from the 2. Texas knocking at the door. This is going to be a, should run goal line. This will be an outside run to the base. So that's going to be a 0. There's still a +2. 14 plus 2 is 16. D6 plus 6 will be a touchdown as he takes it in. For the Texas takes it in for the TD. And let's see about the extra point there, 1-99 also, and that's up and good. So Texas ties it at 7. We have 7 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the 1st quarter, and both teams looking good so far on offense. We got a kick. Kick is an 8. 65 plus 6, so 71 yards. Puts it toward the back of the end zone. We're not going to run that out. That's going to be a touchback. and Oklahoma will start at their own 25. 1st and 10 for the Sooners. Tie ball game, 7-7, halfway through the first quarter. The second drive starts with an inside run against the base. That's going to be a 0, so they have a +1 advantage. An 11 is D10, and that's good for 7 yards up the gut. Ball will be spotted at the 32. 2nd down and 3 for the Sooners. This will be a screen pass against the blitz. That was good for them before. This has a -1 effect, so they are at a 0. There's no advantage. 11 on a screen, D6 +2. That's good for 8 more yards. So 10, 9, 8. And the ball will be spotted 1st and 10 at the Oklahoma 40. Outside run to a base blitz. And that's going to be a +1. Turns them into a +2. So 9 + 2 is 11. And that'll be good for 4 yards. As they can't quite get the edge, but almost. 2nd down play, another screen against the base. That'll be a 0, so they're a +1. 10 on a screen is going to be D6 +1. So good for 6 more yards. And that'll take it right out to the 50. And that'll be 1st and 10. Sorry, I was thinking about a challenge, but I'm not going to do that. It's not quite the moment of the game yet. All right, 1st and 10 from midfield. Oklahoma with the ball inside run against the base. So they're going to be a +1. 9 + 1 is 10. D6 +1 is good for 4 yards. And that takes them into Longhorn territory. 5:15 left in the first quarter. Score is tied at 7. We got a short drop back here. This is going against the base blitz. And that'll be a 0, so they're a +1. And we have a 20 +1. That's going to be a penalty on the pre-snap penalty on the defense. A 9 is illegal substitution, so that's going to go for a +5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll replay the down, and it's going to be 2nd down and 1. 2nd down play, another short pass, and this time against the base defense. So it's a +1, makes them a +2. 17 on a short pass. D10 +5 is good for 15. So 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 1st and 10 from the Texas 26. Neither team providing much defensive resistance here. This will be a screen pass against the base. And that's going to leave their +1 advantage. So 15 on the screen. D6 +4 is good for 10 yards. That gets them inside the red zone with about 4 minutes left in the quarter. 1st down play. This will be a medium pass, dropping back against the blitz. That's a -1, so they're even up. 14 on a medium pass, D10 +12. And that's good for 21 yards, and that's going to be a touchdown from the 16 as Oklahoma gets it into the end zone from 16 out, and they are going to complete it with the extra point. So they take a 14-7 lead here in the first quarter, and they'll kick off to the Longhorns. Feels like one of those whoever has the ball last kind of games. So if they're going to score 14 per quarter. The kickoff is going to be a 4. A 4 on a kickoff is a touchback. So Texas will take over 1st and 10 at the 25. No time off the clock. You can purchase Play Action Football, not the college version here. I'm still kind of testing that, but you can purchase the NFL seasons at clarkandaddisongaming.com. 1st and 10 for the Horns. Ewers drops back out of the shotgun. This is going to be against the blitz. So medium against the blitz is a 0. Texas has a +2 advantage on offense. That makes them a 14. And that will be a D10 plus 12. And that's going to be good for 15 yards. So 10 and 5 is out to the 40. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Horns from their own 40-yard line. Good pitch and catch on 1st down. Inside run against the blitz. That'll be a -2, so that totally negates their offensive advantage. It's a 10, D6 plus 1, and that'll be good for 5 yards. So the blitz contains them just a little bit. Brings up 2nd down and 5. 2nd down play, this will be a draw play against the base, and that will be a 0, so they have their +2 advantage. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 on a draw is D6 plus 1. And that's good for 6 more yards, and that'll be out to the 49. It'll be 1st down and 10 with a little draw that picks up the 1st down. 1st and 10 from the Oklahoma side of the field. It's a screen against the blitz, and that's a +2. That makes them a +4 on offense. So 11 turns into 15, and that is a D6 plus 4. And that'll go for 7 yards. Down to the 42, brings up 2nd down and 3 for the Horns. 2nd down play is an outside run against the blitz. That's a -1, so it knocks their advantage down to a +1. So 11 on an outside run is good for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, as they just get past the sticks for the 1st down. Not a lot of 3rd down plays here in this game. neither team playing much defense at this point. 1st down and 10, another screen pass. This one goes against the base. So that's going to be a +3 overall for the Horns. 11 on the screen, D6 plus 2. And that's going to be good for 6 yards. 45 seconds left in the quarter. 2nd down and 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Horns. Short pass against the base is a -1, so they have a +1 advantage. 11 on the short pass. That's good for 6 yards. And a pickup that puts the ball down at the 26. It'll be 1st and 10 Horns. One more play left in the 1st quarter. And this will be a screen pass against the base. So +3 overall for Texas. 10 on the screen is D6 plus 1. Just a 2-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8, and that's going to end the 1st quarter as our 1st quarter ends 14-7, Oklahoma over Texas, but Texas knocking at the door. Excuse me, they're at the Oklahoma 24, and they have a 1st and 10, or sorry, 2nd and 8. This will be an inside, not an inside run, a medium pass against the base. That is a +1 against a 4-3. They already have a +2, so they're a +3. 18 on a medium pass, D10 plus 15. Could have a TD here. Let's see what Ewers does. Oh, we do. 25 yards, and they get it down to the goal line. They run it in. Pass was short, but then they run it into the pylon, and that's going to be a 24-yard touchdown for the Texas Longhorns as they start the 2nd quarter with a score. The kick is up and in, and it's now 14-14 in the Red River Shootout. So Texas will kick off from their own 35. A 6 is going to be a touchback. And Oklahoma will start at their own 25. 1st and 10, we have a screen pass to a blitz. Screen pass to a blitz is a -1, so that negates Oklahoma's +1. Pretty good too, because they rolled high here. So 18 on a screen pass, that's good for 8 yards. That takes it out to the 33. That'll bring up 2nd down and 2 for Oklahoma. 2nd down play, another screen pass. And this time they retain their +1, no blitz. And that's going to be 17 on a screen pass. That's D10 plus 3. Yeah, that's good for 7 more yards as they keep hitting the button. And they get the ball out to the 40. Be 1st and 10 for Oklahoma from their own 40 as both teams running up and down the field. Well, not a screen. A short pass against the blitz. Short against the blitz is a 0, so they have a +1 advantage. 17 becomes 18 on a short pass, D10 plus 6. Now that's good for 16 yards. So 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it'll be 1st and 10, Oklahoma from the Texas 44. First down play, inside run against the blitz. So that's a -1. That's a pretty good defensive call. That makes Oklahoma even, no advantage. 17 though is still a high roll, D6 plus 5. So that's good for 8 yards up the gut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 2 for the Sooners. Another screen pass against the base. That negates their screen pass against the base. Okay, they have a +1. They're going to need it there. 5 becomes a 6. 6 on a screen is caught, but for no yards. And that's going to be a good defensive play from Texas as they force, I think, the first 3rd down in the game. So 3rd down and 2 for the Sooners. Let's see what they got. They got a medium pass. They're going to drop back out of the shotgun against the base defense. That'll be a 0, so they have a +1 advantage. They have a 9 becomes a 10 on a medium pass, and that is just incomplete. And that's going to bring up the first decision of the game. Probably, I think the first incompletion of the game comes into the 2nd quarter. So we got it's going to be a 53-yard kick. I don't know much about this guy. I believe Brett Auburn could kick that. Let's roll a D6 die, and we'll just do a 50-50 roll. If it's 1 to 3, we'll give them the chance to kick the 53-yarder. Otherwise, we're not going to. Okay, so the coach decides not to go for the 53-yard kick. Instead, they're going to run it or go for it on 4th down. So 4th down is short. 4th down and 2 from the Texas 36. It's just in the NFL, no question, 53 yards, you're going to try it. In college, it's iffy. You know, I don't have their long on here, so I don't really know how far their longest kick is. But, all right, 4th down. 4th down is short. It's going to be a screen pass, so a daring call on 4th down. Screen pass against the base. That's a 0, so they have a +1 advantage. The roll is a 15. It becomes a 16, so that's going to be good for 7 yards. 10, 9, 8, 7. So that'll take the ball down to the 29-yard line. Total surprise to the Texas defense there. Weren't expecting that. As they spread them out and throw a wide receiver screen on 4th and 2. So 1st down and 10 for the Sooners. This will be an inside run against a base blitz. So that negates their +1 offensive advantage. 14 on the inside run. 2 D6s together. That's good for 5 yards. That'll take it down to the 24. It brings up 2nd down and 5. Clean game so far, not a lot of penalties either. 1st and 10, or sorry, 2nd and 5. This will be a short pass against a base defense. That turns their +1 to a +2. So 11 on the short pass is good for 6 yards, and that'll be a 1st down pickup down to the 18. So 1st and 10 from inside the red zone for Oklahoma. They are looking to take the lead here. We're tied at 14 with 10 minutes and 15 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. This is the Red River Shootout from 2023 using the NCAA version of play action football. This is an inside run against the base, so they retain their +1 advantage. 17 becomes an 18. D6 plus 6. That's good for 9 yards. That'll take it down to the 9-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 1. And the 2nd down play is a short pass against the base. So that gives them a +2 advantage. 17 on a short pass is D10 plus 5. Got a chance for a TD pass here. So that's going to be good for 12 yards, and that is a touchdown pass. Boomer Sooner. No team stopping anybody else. And Oklahoma answers back here in the second quarter with their own touchdown. It's now 21-14. Oklahoma over Texas. And Oklahoma will kick off. We got a 3. A 3 is going to be a touchback. Good there. I haven't quite finished all the teams. I'm up to about number 20 or so. It's a little bit more difficult with these college teams because there's no rosters about who's the starters and stuff like that. So it's easy to find everything except the rosters here. That's kind of hard. But each team does put out, like, there's projected rosters and stuff like that from the beginning of the season. So you just got to kind of hunt and peck and put it all together. It's a little bit more work than the NFL. They have all the players listed at the College Football Reference site, but they're not listed as starters. They don't designate, okay, these are your starters. They just put everybody. So that's, a little hard. That can make it a lot easier. All right, 1st and 10, Texas. They're down 21-14 and looking to put something up on the scoreboard before halftime. Let's see if they do. First down play is going to be a screen pass against a base defense. Screen against the base is a +1, so that makes them a +3. 17 on the screen, D10 +3, and that's going to be 6 yards. So out to the 31. Brings up 2nd down and 4 for the Longhorns. 2nd down play, this will be a draw play. And the draw against the base will be a 0, so they're +2. 12 on a draw play is 5 more yards, and that takes the ball out to the 36. That'll be 1st and 10 as they just stretch out past the 1st down. First down play, an inside run against the base. That's a -1, so Texas is going to be a +1 on this one. 12, that's going to be good for 5 yards as they take it out to the 41. 2nd down and 5. This will be a medium pass as Ewers drops back. Oklahoma sending the blitz. And Texas is a +2 on this play. So 15 on a medium pass. D10 +15. Yeah, that's good for 16 yards. So 10 and 6 takes it to the 43. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the Oklahoma 43. First down play is another medium pass. This time Oklahoma sends the blitz. So that keeps Texas at their +2. 12 on a medium pass, D10 +7. And that's good for 12 more. And the ball will be spotted at the 31 of Oklahoma. Both quarterbacks looking really good here. Defense is non-existent in this one. This will be an inside run against the blitz. So that at least makes Texas even. And the 10 on the inside run, D6 +1. They get 5 yards even against the blitz. Brings up 2nd down and 5, 6:15 left in the half. 2nd down play is going to be a screen against the blitz, and that will be a +2. So they have a +4 on this play. 12 becomes 16, and that's good for 7 more yards. So that'll be 6, 7, and the ball will be spotted at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10 for Texas from inside the red zone. Another screen pass as they get it outside against the base defense. That makes them a +3 on the play. 15 on a screen is D6 +4. So that's good for 6 yards. That'll put the ball at the 13. It'll be 2nd down and 4 from the Oklahoma 13. 2nd down play is a draw play against the blitz. And that'll be a -1. So that knocks Texas' advantage to 1. 6 becomes a 7. 7 on a draw play is going to be bottled up for no gain. So the Oklahoma defense stiffens. It'll be third down, first third down play for Texas in this game. They're going to run the draw again, and this will be against the base blitz. We'll call this a Ewers draw. Draw against the blitz is a -1, so they still have a +1 advantage. 11 becomes 12. 12 is going to be a D10, but there's also a penalty, so we'll see. It's only a 1 yard gain, but we have a penalty on the play. It's an 8, and 8 says defensive post-snap penalty. So we're looking at the rushing side. It's a penalty on Oklahoma, and that's a 15-yarder for targeting. Wow. So we're going to go 1 yard. Well, it's going to be half the distance. 1 yard and then half the distance to the goal line, right? So it's going to be down to the 6. Is that how we do that? Or do they spot it at the 1? They probably spot it at the 1. Huh? So that'll be 1st and 10. Texas from the 1. Let's get our goal line plays out. Texas knocking on the door. That was a targeting penalty on the defense on a 3rd down and short. So, all right, we are going to go for a 1st down play. Outside run against the goal line is a -1. So Texas has a +1 on the play. 7 + 1 is 8, and 2 yards means that they busted outside the tackle. They get up the 1 yard that they need, and that's going to be a TD for Texas. So 71 is going to be up and good for the extra point. And Texas has scored 14 here in the second quarter. They've knotted it at 21, and we have 3:45 left in the quarter. Still a chance here for Oklahoma to put up some points. The game moves along quite quickly. Especially if you're not keeping all of the individual stats, it'll slow down a little bit if you're using the individual stats. A 10 is going to be just 60 yards. So that takes it down to the 5. Let's see about the return. Return is good. That's going to be 27 plus 5. So 32 on the return plus 5 is 37. And that was a really good return for Oklahoma, because they're going to try to get the ball down the field. 5 is going to be a short pass against the base, and that will be a +1. So they're +2 overall. 12 plus 2 is 14. That's a 7-yard pickup down to the 44. Brings up 2nd down and 3. 3 minutes left in the half. 2nd down play, medium pass against the base is a 0, so they have a +1 advantage. 7 plus 2 is 9. Medium pass, that's going to be a quarterback hurry. So we need to roll to see what the quarterback hurry sequence is. Could be incomplete, could be something else. 9 is going to be a scramble. And a 1, oh boy, the result of the scramble is a fumble. So now we got to check and see, was the fumble recovered by the offense or the defense? And a fumble on a run, recovered by the defense, it'll be spotted at the line of scrimmage +4. So 4-yard scramble, maybe a 3-yard scramble. We get a fumble from the quarterback, and it's going to be the line of scrimmage +4. So at the 48, that's going to be the new line of scrimmage. And Texas will take over 1st and 10. What a big play as they get the first turnover of the game and a short field. So that's a big one. That's cool with the quarterback hurry. So you can fumble it, you can run. There's a chance for a sack, a strip sack, and some different things like that. So kind of fun on that one. All right, 1st and 10, Texas, as they flip the field. 2.5 minutes left in the half, and they get a chance to try to take the lead. This is an outside run to a base defense. So they retain their +2 advantage. 10 plus 2 is 12. D6 plus 2 is a 6-yard gain. And that'll be 2nd down and 4. 2 minutes left in the half. We got an inside run against a base blitz, or against the base. So that's a -1. Texas a +1 now. 11 becomes 12. That's good for 5 yards. The ball will be spotted at the 37. 1st and 10. We're going to put them into the 2-minute mode. 1st and 10. 1:45 left in the half. Texas has the ball at the Oklahoma 37. This will be a screen pass against a base. And that's a +1. Makes their +2 +3. 14 +3 is 17 on a screen is D10 +3. That's good for 11 yards. The ball will be spotted at the 26. 1.5 minutes left as they run up to the line of scrimmage in the hurry up. And this will be 1st down short pass against a base. That's a -1, so Texas a +1 overall. 17 on the short pass, D10 +5. And that's good for 14 more yards. And that'll take the ball down to the 12 as we have a 1st and 10, 1:15 left in the half. So 1st and goal for Texas from the 12. This will be an inside run against the base blitz. So that's -2. So Texas has no advantage, but they have a big roll here. 18 as they bust out on the blitz, D6 +6. And that's going to be good for 11 yards. That takes it down to the 1. That'll bring up 2nd down and goal from the, or 2nd down and, 1st and goal, sorry, from the 1. With 1 minute left in the game, or in the half. Goal line plays. 1st and goal, this will be a short pass against a goal line. Short pass against the goal line is a 0. They have a +2 advantage. 12 +2 is 14 on the short pass. Is good for 7 yards. They had 11 to work with, and that is a little play action pass into the end zone. And Texas is going to score. Let's see about the kick. It's a 0-6. So Texas puts up 21 points here in the 2nd quarter to take a 28-21 lead over Oklahoma. Big play there was the turnover from the Oklahoma quarterback, Gabriel, who fumbles it at midfield, giving Texas great field position. Let's go with the kickoff. Kickoff is a 3. That's going to be a touchback. And Oklahoma knows that Texas is going to get the ball back, so they're going to try to get some plays off here. Let's go with the pass heavy and see if they can take some shots down the field, get themselves into field goal position. All right, 1st and 10. This is going to be I'm going to call a medium pass. It says outside run. I'm not going to do that. The goal is to pass the ball, and this is against the blitz. So medium against the blitz is a -1. That means they're even Steven on the play, and an 8 on a medium pass is going to be incomplete. And I think they're just going to down the ball here. They weren't able to get anything going, so they're just going to down the ball, and that takes us to that takes us to halftime. And in the 2nd half, Oklahoma will be kicking off. But right now the score is 28-21 at the half in the Red River Shootout, which is what this game has really been. Not too many 3rd downs, not too many incompletions, and both offenses moving the ball. If you like offense, this is your game. But as the Big 12, right? Just throwing it all over the place. So we're going to have a kickoff for the 2nd half. Let's go and play this out. We're already at, we're about 39 minutes. I think we can get this one in less than an hour and a half. And so let's go ahead and move along. So an 8 on the kickoff is going to be 65 + 6. That'll be 71. Texas is not going to mess with that as they let it go out of the end zone. And that will be 1st and 10, Texas. So they come out with the balanced offense. Brooks in the backfield, Xavier Worthy, and Mitchell on the outside. Sanders is the tight end, and Ewers is the quarterback. We got a 1st and 10. This is going to be a screen pass against the base, and that will be a +1, makes Texas a +3. So 15 on the screen is D6 +4, and that'll be good for 7 yards. The ball is spotted at the Texas 32. It'll be 1st and 10, or 2nd and 3. Second down play is going to be a medium pass. That's against the blitz. A 0, so Texas has a +2 advantage. 15 on the medium pass, D10 +15, and that's going to be good for 20 yards. So 10-20 out to the 48 of Oklahoma as Texas crosses midfield. Short drop back pass against the blitz, and that'll be a 0. So Texas still +2. 14 on the short pass is good for 7 yards. The ball will be spotted at the 41 of Oklahoma. And 2nd down and 3 for the Horns. Short pass against the blitz. Short against the blitz is a 0. So we have 8 +2 is 10. 10 on the short pass is D6 +2. And that's good for 7 yards. The ball will be spotted at the Oklahoma 34. That'll be 1st down and 10. 13 minutes left in the 3rd. 1st down play, inside run up the gut against the blitz. That's going to be a -2. So Texas no advantage, but they do have a big roll here. That was a 16. Inside run D10 +2, and that's just 3 yards as they can't capitalize. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Horns. 2nd down play, screen pass against the base. That's a +1, so they're +3 overall. So an 11 on a screen is D6 +2, and good for 3 more yards. As Oklahoma's defense playing well, bowing up a little bit as Texas is out there 28. Let's see if Texas can come through with a 1st down. It's another screen. This is a middle screen, and against the blitz, that's a +2. Makes Texas a +4. 9 +4 is 13 on the screen is D6 +3. They need at least a 1. They get a 5, and that gets them just past the sticks for a 1st down. And Texas keeps the offense on the field. 1st down play is an outside run to a base defense. That's a -1. Makes Texas just a +1. 13 on the outside run, D6 +6, but we got a penalty possibility. So 4 yards on the gain. And let's see if there is a penalty. An 8 says defensive post-snap penalty. And it was a It was a 4-yard gain, right? Okay. So outside run, so this is a run. We have a 4. Defense post snap. That's going to be a 5-yard face mask. So incidental face mask is going to add 5 more to the end of the run. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 1. So a few penalties here. Big ones on Oklahoma. 2nd down play, this is going to be a draw play against the base defense, and that'll be a 0. So Texas a +2 advantage. 8 on the draw play is just 1 yard, and that's going to be there. And I think I'm going to use my challenge here. Oklahoma's going to use a challenge and see about the spot of the foul. So the way we do our coaches challenges, you can see here, a 1 or 2 overturns it, 9 or 10 overturns it. Oklahoma challenging will use their die. It's a 4. A 4 says that the play is upheld, so there's no change to the play. And so Texas is going to take over 1st and 10 from the Oklahoma 13. And Oklahoma's going to lose a timeout. I don't remember if they get 1 or 2 challenges in. college. I want to say it's just one, but I'm not sure. First and 10 from the 13 for Texas. Texas looking to jump out way ahead in this one. They're up 28-21 and looking to go up 2 scores. First down play is going to be a screen pass to a base defense, and that's a +1, so they're +3 overall. 19 on a screen is D10 plus D10. So chance for a touchdown here. They only get 3 yards though, so good hold by Oklahoma. It'll be second down and 7 from the 10. 2 is going to be an outside run against a base defense, so that makes Texas just a +1. 8 on the outside run, 2 yards. Spots the ball at the 8. It's going to be third down and 5. Get our goal line plays out. What is Sark going to dial up? Let's see here. Third down, we got a short pass against a goal line defense. That's a 0, so Texas is a +2. They got a 17, becomes a 19 on the short pass. That's good for 13 yards, and that's going to be a touchdown for Texas. And they start the third quarter with a touchdown. 10 minutes left in the quarter, and Texas goes up by a score of 35-21. Hometown crowd going nuts. Not hometown, but they are the home team. But there's plenty. It's probably half and half in the stadium. Texas is going to kick off. A 5 is going to be a touchback. And this one starting to get out of hand. Let's see if Oklahoma can reel them in. Texas really hasn't done a lot of stopping. They had the one turnover, and that's really been the big stop in the game. But Oklahoma is going to take over first and 10 from their own 25. They're down by 2 scores, and they're going to throw a screen pass on first down. Screen against the base is a 0, so they retain their +1 advantage. 10 on the screen pass is D6 +1. And that's good for 7 yards. Out to the 32-yard line. It'll be third down and 3. Second down and 3, sorry. Second down and 3 from the 32. This will be a draw play against the base. That's a +1, so it gives them a +2 advantage. 11 becomes 13. 13 on the draw is D6 +5. Yeah, that's good for 9 yards. Out to the 41. First down and 10 for Oklahoma. And they're driving here in the third quarter, their first drive of the third quarter. First down play, this will be an inside run to the base, and that's a 0, so they keep their +1. 6 becomes a 7, and that's a tough 2 yards up the gut. It'll be second down and 8 for the Sooners. Second down play, a screen pass against the blitz, and that will be a -1. So their advantage goes away, but they get a high roll here. 15 on the screen is D6 +4. That's good for 6 yards. That takes it out to the 39-yard line. That'll bring up third and short, third down and 2, near midfield. This is a medium pass as they drop back against the blitz. That gets rid of the advantage. And a 6 on a medium pass is another quarterback hurry. And a 4 says it is incomplete. So Texas brings it and forces the incompletion. And that's going to bring up third down and 2. We're going to have a punt here. Can't afford to give up field position like that. So the punt is going to be 55 yards, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 5 goes into the end zone. Texas will take over first and 10 at their own 20, and 15 seconds off the clock. So 7.5 minutes left It's 35-21, Texas over Oklahoma. That's the first true stop of the game. That wasn't a turnover. And let's see, Oklahoma needs a stop of their own or a turnover, one way or the other, to get back in this one. It's an inside run against a base defense, and that's going to be a -1. So Texas +1 overall. 4 becomes a 5, and that's going to be a good stop by the Oklahoma interior line. Brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Horns. They're going to run it up the middle again in between the tackles, and another +1. So 17 becomes 18. D6 +6 is good for 11 yards. So out to the 31. So they test it back up the middle, and they were able to find a crease. Texas pounding away on the inside, another inside run. They're +1 overall. 9 becomes a 10, and D6 +1 is good for 7 yards. That takes it to the 38. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Horns. 2nd down play, another inside run, is Sarkisian committing to the run here against the blitz. That negates their offensive advantage, but they still have a high roll here of 15, and they go for 7 yards. So that'll be out to the 45. So even when Oklahoma brings the blitz, they can't stop this offense. So Texas having a good day. Oklahoma having a pretty good day too, but the turnovers hurt them. 1st and 10 from the Texas 45. This will be a screen pass against a blitz, and that makes Texas a +4 advantage on this play. 11 + 4 is 15. On a screen is D6 +4, and that's good for 8 yards. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Brings up 2nd down and 3. Or 2nd and 2, sorry. 2nd down play is going to be an outside run as Texas stays committed to the run. Outside against the base is going to be a 0. So Texas a +2 advantage. 14 becomes 16, and that's D6 +6. So that's going to be a 2. So D6 +6, that's going to be 8 yards on the gain. 7, 8. And the ball will be spotted at the Oklahoma 39 with 4.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Texas up by 14 and driving the ball. This will be an inside run against the base, and that makes Texas just a +1. 12 becomes 13, and that's going to be good for 11 more yards as they are eating up ground out there on this Oklahoma defense, pounding it up the middle. You lean on them long enough, you're going to bust one. This is going to be a short pass, though, against the blitz. That's a 0. Texas is a +2, so 13 on a short pass is D6 +4. Just a 5-yard gain gets it out to the 23-yard line. 3.5 minutes left in the 3rd. 2nd down and 5 for Texas. Screen pass against the blitz is a +2. So they have a +4 on this play. 9 + 4 is 13, and that's D6 +3. So that goes for 7 yards, and that will take the ball down to the 16 as Texas gets inside the red zone once again of Oklahoma. Texas 12-1, and Oklahoma 10-2 on the season. Texas, of course, made it to the Final Four and got beat by Washington in the semis. So 1st and 10 from the 16, it's going to be an outside run to a base defense, and that will keep their +2 advantage. We've got a 17 + 2 is 19, D6 +10. So that's going to be good for 15 yards. That'll take the ball down to the 1-yard line. And 2.5 minutes left. They have 1st and goal from the 1. First and goal from the 1. This is a short pass against a goal line defense. Texas keeps their +2 advantage. A 12 on a short pass is D10 +2, so that's going to be a 6-yard touchdown pass for the Texas Longhorns. And the extra point A 97 is going to be up and good. Only 100 will they miss. So Texas puts up another score here at the end of the third quarter, and they take a 42-21 lead as they really stretch it out here. So Texas will kick off. 2 minutes left in the third. Nope. Just need to do that one. Nope. All right, a 1 is going to be 67 yards as they kick it 2 yards deep in the end zone. Oklahoma's going to run this one out, hoping for a big play. It's 30 yards on the gain, so out to the 29. That's where Oklahoma will start 1st and 10. Sorry, just one. 1:45 left in the third. Oklahoma needs some scoring here. In fact, we're going to get them into the pass-heavy offense. Let's see if they can start getting the ball down the field. They've had a couple of big plays in the rushing game, but they need some big plays here to get the ball down the field quickly. 1st and 10. This is going to be a deep ball. This is why you put them in this. Deep ball against a nickel, and that will be a -2. So that turns their +1 to a -1 on the play. 10 becomes a 9. 9 on a deep ball is going to be incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Got a big roll here. Let's see what they can come up with. This will be another deep pass, this time against the base. That's going to be a -2. That's really into the teeth of the defense. So that's a -1 overall on the play for Oklahoma. 18, though, is a good play. D10 plus 26. So 35 yards on the completion. 10, 20, 30 plus 5 puts the ball at the Texas 36, and this is really what the Oklahoma coaching staff was looking for when they went over to the pass-heavy offense. So they got to get the ball down the field and quickly. They're down by 3 scores, 42-21, and running out of time as the end of the third quarter is coming to a close. So inside run against the blitz is a -1, so that makes them even. 15 as they stay true to the run. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll put the ball at the 29. Brings up 2nd down and 3 for Oklahoma. 2nd down play. This will be a short pass against the base. That's a +1, so that's a pretty good area. That turns their advantage into a +2. 19 on a short pass is good for 13 yards. And that'll spot the ball at the Texas 16. And that's going to be the end of the fourth quarter as everybody raises their 4 fingers in the air. Texas up by 3 scores, but Oklahoma looking for a score here at the beginning of the fourth quarter as they're knocking on the door at the 1st and 10 at the Texas 16. This will be a screen pass against a base. And that's a 0, so they retain their +1 advantage. 14 on the screen pass is going to go for 6 yards. That'll take the ball down to the 10. Second and 4 for Oklahoma. Let's go ahead and give them the goal line. So 2nd down play, this will be a medium pass against a goal line. So medium against a goal line is a +2. That turns their +1 to a +3. 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 on a medium pass. D10 plus 7. We got a 6. And that's going to be 13 yards as they get it into the end zone for the touchdown. Nice pass from Gabriel. 92 is going to be an extra point is good. So after getting skunked in the third quarter, Oklahoma puts up a touchdown here to begin the fourth, and we have a 42-28 ball game. All right, and the kickoff will be Oklahoma to Texas. A 5 is going to be a touchback. So Texas takes over 1st and 10 from their own 25. And Texas will be running. We'll keep them in the balanced offense for now. I debated whether to put them in the run heavy. I'm in favor of Texas scoring as many points as possible, especially against Oklahoma. We have an inside run against the base defense, and that makes their +2 a +1. So 12 on the inside run, good for 5 yards. Takes it out to the 30. That'll bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Horns. 2nd down play is a short pass against the blitz. That'll be a 0, so Texas a +2 advantage on the play. A 9 on a short pass is 4 more yards. That's going to leave them 1 yard short. It would be 3rd down and 1 for Texas. Let's see if Oklahoma can get the stop that they need. Draw play against a base defense. So Texas a +2. We have 13. 15 on a draw play is D6 +4. So Texas will pick up the 1st down. In fact, they get 10 yards on the play. Good pickup on the ground for the Horns as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. 1st down play is an inside run against the blitz. So good call by Oklahoma as they negate Texas's offensive advantage, but still a pretty good roll. 13 is D6 +D6. That'll be good for 7 yards. So 6, 7, even when Oklahoma has a good defensive call, Texas has been rolling high the whole game. So stars are not lining up for Oklahoma in this one. This will be 2nd down and 3. 2nd down, this is an inside run to the blitz again. Negates their offensive advantage, so a 0. But another high roll, 14. D6 +D6. And a good roll there, that's a 6. So 6-yard gain brings up a 1st down. 11.5 minutes left in the game. Texas up 42-28. And they are at the Oklahoma 43, 1st and 10. This is a short pass against the base defense. -1, so that makes Texas's advantage +1. 12 on a short pass is D10 +2, and that's good for 10 more yards. As the ball will be spotted at the 33, 1st and 10. 1st down play, medium pass against the blitz as Oklahoma sends extra defenders. Medium against the blitz is a 0. So +2 advantage to the good guys. 6 becomes an 8, and it doesn't matter as that's going to be an incompletion. Not too many of those on the day for Quinn Ewers. 2nd down play, this is going to be a draw against a blitz, and that'll be a -1. So Texas's advantage will be +1. 13 on the draw is here, D6 +5. So that's good for 8 yards. That'll leave them a couple yards short. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Horns. 3rd down play, this is a deep shot on 3rd down against the base defense. So that's a +2. Makes them a +4. That's actually going to turn that into, it's going to send it to 21. So we're going to have a defensive pre-snap penalty here. A 7. Neutral zone infraction, that's going to be a +5, and that's going to give Texas a 1st down. That's a killer. No time off the clock, but it will lead to a 1st down. And 1st and 10 at the 20. This is a medium pass against the base defense. So Texas comes a +3. 13 +3 is 16 on a medium pass is good for 22 yards, and that's going to be a hit in the end zone that goes to Brooks out of the backfield for 20 yards, and that's going to be another Texas score as they kick the extra point and they answer Oklahoma here in the 4th with a touchdown of their own. I don't think I took anything off there. So Texas a commanding lead, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 49 to 28. And they will be kicking off. And that'll be a touchback. So no movement there. We got 9 minutes and 45 seconds left. Oklahoma's down by 3 scores. We're going to put them back in the pass-heavy offense. That worked last time, getting them down the field. We'll see how this one turns out. Still time for them. They're going to need some real help, though. That's going to be a short pass on first down. Against the base is a +1, so it makes them a +2 on offense. They needed every bit of that. 7 on a short pass is incomplete, but we got a chance for a penalty. Offensive pre-snap penalty, not what they were hoping for. And that's going to be a false start, so it's going to set them back 5 yards to the 20. It'll still be first down, but it's first down and 15. And first down and 15. This will be a draw play against the dime. Draw against the dime. First dime defense showing up. That'll be a +3 advantage on offense for the Sooners. 17 on a draw is going to be D10 +10. And so that's going to be a 20-yard gain. So 10-20. And that'll give them a first down at the 40. Good call. As we're down to 9 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. As they erase the penalty deficit pretty quickly. First down play, inside run against the base. This will be a 0, so they retain their +1 advantage. 11 on an inside run is good for 6 yards. And that takes it to the 46. Second down and 4 for the Sooners. Second down play is an outside run to the base defense. That's a +2, so that makes them a +3 overall. Outside run is a really great call against the 4-2-5, so that's sort of one of the Achilles heels of this defense. So a +3. 6 + 3 is 9. That's a D6. That's good for 6 yards. And that'll be a first down pickup. So 3, 4, 5, 6 to the 48. Oklahoma running out of time here. Texas just trying to keep everything in front of them. First down play, another inside run to a nickel. That's going to be a +1, so it makes them +2 overall. 11 is a D10. And the pickup on the play is 7 yards. Ball will be spotted at the Texas 41. Second down and 3. This is a medium pass against the blitz. So medium against the blitz is a -1. So that negates Oklahoma's offensive advantage. 17 on a medium pass, D10 +19. So the play goes for 20. That'll put it at the 21. Let's see about the penalty. Penalty is offensive post-snap penalty. And that's going to be 7. So passing, ineligible downfield. So that'll be 5 yards, and that's going to negate the play. And that'll be -5. So we'll replay the down, and it'll be second down and 8. So instead of a 20-yard gain, that brings the play down or back. And Oklahoma just can't buy a break here in this one. It's second down. This is an outside run to a base defense. So another +3 advantage for the Sooners. 18 on an outside run, D6 +8. That's good for 10 yards. That's going to be at least a first down pickup as the coach says, nice recovery, Mav. And they take over first and 10, or they have first and 10 at the Texas 36. Short pass against the nickel. They have their +1 advantage. So 12 on a short pass is going to go for 11 more yards. As Oklahoma driving, but taking quite a bit of time here in the fourth quarter. Just 6 minutes and 45 seconds left. They're down by 3 scores, and they are kind of nickel and diming their way down the field. First down play is an outside run against the nickel defense. So +3 advantage. 8 plus 3 is 11. It's good for 4 yards. The ball will be spotted at the 21. It's second down and 6. Second down play will be a medium pass against the nickel. It's going to be a -1, so that gets rid of their offensive advantage. 13 on a medium pass. D10 plus 9. That's good for 12 yards. So 10, 11, 12. It'll be first and goal from the 9. Oklahoma knocking on the door here. I don't think I can turn that. First and goal from the 9. And this will be an inside run to the base defense. So they have a +1 advantage. 4 becomes 5, and that's stonewalled at the line of scrimmage by the Texas defense. Second down, this is a screen pass against a goal line. That gives them a +2 advantage on the play. 7 becomes 9. 9 on a screen is a D6. Just 2 yards. As Texas sniffs that one out, makes a good play on the outside. And it'll be third and goal from the 7. Third down, this is another screen pass as they go back to the well. And this is against the base. So a 0. So they have a +1 advantage. 14 becomes 15 on the screen. D6 plus 4. And that's going to be good for 10 yards as they take it in for a score. And the extra point is good. And we've got a, 49-35. They're down by 2 scores. There are only 4 minutes left. We got to do an onside kick here. The way we do an onside kick is going to be here. And so you can see only a 9 or 10 does the receiving team or the kicking team get the ball back. Oh, the onside kick. Wow. And now this one's getting interesting. So Oklahoma will take over first and 10 from their own 45. That takes 15 seconds off. And they have the ball and a little bit of life here. First down and 10 from their own 45. And that will be an outside run. They continue to run the ball against the base. That's still pretty good, though. +3. So 13 plus 3 is 16. On the outside is going to be for 10 yards. So 10-yard gain. That'll be first and 10. 3.5 minutes left. Actually, they're going to be in the hurry up. So 3:45 as they run up to the line. And it'll be first and 10. Another outside run against the base. So same deal, +3. 13 on the outside run. D6 plus 6 and a chance for a penalty. D6 plus 6. So 4 plus 6 is 10. Okay, 10. And we'll see about the penalty. The penalty is an offensive pre-snap penalty and another killer for Oklahoma. That's going to be a false start. So take that 10 back and move them back 5. And it's going to be first down and 15 for the Sooners. First and 15, this will be a short pass against a dime defense. That's going to be a +1. So it makes them a +2. 6 becomes an 8. That's going to be an incompletion. And that'll bring up second down and 10. Second down play and long short pass against the nickel. That's a 0, so they have a +1 advantage. 14 becomes 15 on a short pass. D10 plus 3. So 7 yards. And that'll at least make third down manageable as they run up to the line of scrimmage again. 3:15 left in the game. Oklahoma with a 3rd down and 8. Definitely 4 down territory here. So medium pass against the blitz is a -1. So that negates Oklahoma's advantage. They have a 12 on a medium pass. D10 plus 7. That's going to be good for 16. So 10 and then 16. So 1st and 10 as they run up to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10. Deep ball against a blitz is that negates the -1 or negates the +1, so they got to do this all on their own. 11 on a deep pass is incomplete, so that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Sooners. Medium pass against a base, they retain their +1 advantage. 5 becomes a 6. 6 on a medium pass is going to be a quarterback hurry. 1 is incomplete as the Texas defense starting to get to the Oklahoma quarterback. 3rd down, this is going to be a medium pass against a blitz, -1, so that negates the +1 for Oklahoma. A 12 on a medium pass is D10 plus 7. Oh, that's a big one, 17 yards. So 10, and that'll take it down to the goal line. It'll be 1st and 10, Oklahoma at the 10, or 1st and goal from the 10. So 1st down play will be a short pass against a blitz. That's a 0, so they have a +1 advantage. 11 on the short pass is good for 6 yards. That'll be down to the 4. 2 minutes left in the game. 2nd and goal from the 4. This will be a short pass against the base. That's a +1. Makes them a +2 on the play. 9 on a short pass. 9 on a short pass is good for 4 yards. And that'll be a TD catch for Oklahoma as they put up the extra point as well. They've scored 21 here in the 4th to Texas's 7, but it's been too little too late, I believe, as they're going to have to try to do the onside kick again. All right, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 49-42, as this one's gotten quite a bit closer. A 3 is not going to cut it, and Texas is going to take over at the 45. 1:15 left in the game. Oklahoma's still with their timeouts. So Texas is going to pull out the 2 tight end run heavy offense. 2 backs, 2 tight ends. And let's see what they do here. So 1st down and 10. This will be an outside run to the base. That keeps their +2 advantage. 9 becomes 11, and that's going to be a 4-yard gain. Oklahoma's going to take a timeout. They only have 2 left. Remember, they challenged earlier in the half. So 2nd down and 6. 2nd down and 6. They've got an outside run to a base defense. They retain their +2 advantage. 11 on the outside run, another 4 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. Going to take another timeout. And that'll be the last timeout for Oklahoma. They can't stop the clock, so they need a stop here. 3rd down play. This will be a deep shot against a base blitz. So deep against the base blitz is a +1, so they become +3. This could be trouble for Oklahoma. A 19 on a deep ball is D10 plus 28. As they go for it, and that's going to be a 30-yard completion. That's going to be to Brooks again. So 10, 20, 30. That's going to make it 1st and goal from the 7. And Texas is just going to sit on it right there. Run 1 play, 2 plays, and that will be it. As Texas wins this one by a score of 49-42, a wild one, as you would expect in the Red River Shootout. Oklahoma comes up just a little bit short, even though they put up 21 in the 4th quarter against just Texas's 7. They outscored Texas. Actually, they evened up 21 apiece in the 2nd half, and Texas had 1 more score in the 1st half, and that is the difference. So this is the college teams using play action football, and you can get the NFL teams that are available right now at clarkandaddisongaming.com, and you can pick up play action football. All right. If you haven't subscribed, click subscribe. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. Just let me know what you think in the comments, and appreciate you watching. I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.